Like it or not, this is the new Jaguar as the Type 00 concept makes its debut as an electric sedan for the 2026 model year. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rise. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where we got our first taste of what to expect from the reinvented brand EV only Jaguar coming in the late 2025 model year, and that's going to be the next big thing. Finally, we can stop talking about Jaguar's new logos and get back to talking about its new cars. And there's plenty to talk about because the automaker today revealed the Type 00 concept. We're going to talk about it. Previously referred to as the Design Vision concept, the Type 00 is a confidently modern two-door coupe that previews a four-door production GT set to debut late 2025. Type is a reference to Jag's iconic E-Type and recently axed F-Type, and the two zeros refer to EV's lack of tailpipes emissions, and the status of a car zero is reinvented in the automaker's lineup. Now, with that said, available technical details are few, but Jag confirms that the car rides on its new JEA electric platform and is targeting 478 miles, 770 kilometers on the WLTP cycle and 430 miles, 692 kilometers on EPA range. Now, if that's not enough to complete your journey, you can add 200 miles, 328 kilometers of range in 15 minutes. Now, for info on charging speeds, motor specs, and battery sizes, we're gonna have to wait on that. This month's concept unveil at Miami Art Week was just about establishing the very different look of the next generation of Jaguars. And it gets us comfortable with the idea of Jaguar as a true luxury brand rather than a premium one. Now, gone is the mesh-filled grille, circle-shaped radiator grille, something even the I-Pace EV featured, and in its place comes a starkly modern face with a slatted rectangle containing the controversial Jaguar lettering and flanked by two ultra slim LED lights. The back end is equally industrial looking, with the fat rear fenders separated by another rectangle filled with horizontal slats. This time the slats are slimmer and there are more of them, plus horizontal light bars at the top and bottom. And as predicted, the Type 00 has no rear window. The liftback hatch panel is the same Miami pink color as the rest of the bodywork. Now, Jaguar also showed a second car painted in London blue as a reference to the brand's British roots and its 1960s heyday, and also a nod to the pair of E-Types that appeared at the sports car's 1961 launch. The Jag purposely limits the specific mention of its most famous car to that reference, but the Type 00's proportions, particularly evident in the cab backwards profile and the rear three-quarter views, are clearly intended to remind us of the iconic E-Type coupe without falling into a retro rabbit hole. Now, there are also obvious hints of Range Rover in the design. It actually looks also like a Cybertruck and a Rolls-Royce Spectre. There's a lot going on here. Now, with that said, the brown colored trim piece ahead of the door contains pop-out cameras to help when parking and is fashioned out of brass, and the materials that's repeated on the interior on the steering wheel's bottom spoke and the 3.2 meter 126-inch spine running along the length of the cabin. Other key materials are stone and textiles, wood and leather. No, that was old Jag. Now, noticeably missing from the interior images is any kind of digital screen. Jag says they've hidden them in the dashboard and, like the storage areas, glide out of the electric power when needed. Now, drivers can also change the cabin lighting and look at the digital displays by retrieving one of the three totems hidden behind a door on the front fender. In the Range Rover-esque filler panel located just behind the 23-inch front wheel and placing them inside the center console. Now, the Type 00 will transfer to the production sedan scheduled for reveal this time next year and on sale the first half of 2026. And the same idea and design language will show up on the two more vehicles that Jag will introduce before the end of the decade, at least one of them which will be an SUV/crossover. But what do you guys think about the Type 00? Is Jag heading in the right direction? Is this as radical as their whole campaign? Drop those comments down below. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, but also make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss one video, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.